Okay. We are live. Okay, wait for
We're
some people.
live.
Ew.
And we're live. And we're
Ew.
ready to watch the Giants lose again.
Hey, that's not very nice.
It's
We
very
need
accurate,
some
though.
positivity. We need some positivity in this chat, bro. I don't want to hear any negativity right now, man. I've already had enough of it. Enough losing, enough negativity. I just want to have some fun watching Kadarius Toney break people's ankles. Is that too much to ask for?
Well, that we will definitely get to watch. He is playing today. Kadarius Toney is active. Darius Slayton is inactive. And I kind of like that. I know that they said that Darius Slayton was healthy enough to play, but he's not playing anyway. So that tells me they're just really confident in Kadarius Toney. He's a start in my fantasy league for sure. I'm
Hmm.
starting him.
I
Yeah, he's
thought
going to
about
have a
it.
good one.
I thought about it for a second, and I was on the fence about it. I almost put in Darrell Williams of the Chiefs, but I can't not play Kadarius Toney. It's the only reason I'm really enjoying watching the Giants
Right.
recently is because Kadarius Toney's work, his action, man, is absolutely. It's just you can't take your eyes off the guy. You know what I mean? Like he's the type of player like OBJ in the beginning, man. Like you just can't take your eyes off him. The second he gets the ball, he's always doing something crazy. Like he just makes people miss so frequently. It's so much fun to watch. Really, just kind of the epitome of any silver lining we can extract from this Giants team the past couple of weeks. But guys, interesting offensive line shifting going on once again. Andrew Thomas is expected to start at left tackle today. Anthony, and Matt Pert starting on the bench. Some BS, if you ask me. What is it with this coaching staff that they feel like Nate Solder needs to be starting at right tackle? You know what I mean? Like, what is with them? What is their problem? Why isn't Matt Pert? Did he not show enough last week?
I don't get it, man. I really don't. I really do not understand, like, at all, what this coaching staff is thinking.
Because
I thought he showed enough. I thought he definitely showed enough. And I thought even if he didn't show enough, you know who did show enough? Nate Solder showed enough to get benched. You know what I'm saying? Nate Solder definitely showed
he was
enough
a
for
disaster.
us to say he cannot be playing in this game. And instead, the coaching staff took that and they were like, we have to put him back out there. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I wish that we were going with a young offensive tackle duo. I think that Matt Parrott should be starting at right tackle. And I don't know, this is just another mind boggling decision from the New York Giants coaching staff for me. Because it's just Matt Parrott, dude. I mean, what does Nate Solder provide this team? Like, what does he bring to this team other than being an absolute turnstile at right tackle and left tackle now?
This is the reason. He's just
It's the
making too
only
much
reason.
money. He's
It's the
making too
only
much money,
reason.
Steven. You nailed it. And what's going on, everybody? If I didn't say what's up yet, Brian, Ontero, Jersey Cards, Jarius Harris, Ben, Steven, Mike, classic Mike. Much love, my friend. How's it going, Shane? It's a good day so far, man. Beautiful day in New York City. And maybe Nate Solder is blackmailing Joe Judge. I mean, I think it's just the New England bond. You know what I mean? Like it's yes, that's the money. They're paying him so much money. But at the end of the day, it's like I think that Joe Judge has like a preference for guys that just played in New England. Like why like Nate Ebner, guy went and tried out for rugby and he came back and basically guys that were with the team the entire offseason, he just booted one of them. He was like, whatever, I don't care. Like I'm friends with Nate. I'm Nate Ebner. He's been around for a while. Like it's just stuff like that doesn't make much sense to me. These New England guys just have like an advantage, which I feel like can be hurtful at times, especially with guys working so hard to make the roster. But Nate Solder, man, I'll bring up his stats right now. The guy was a freaking turnstile last week. Left tackle, obviously. Gave up 3 hits, 5 hurries, and 8 pressures in one game. You want to hear the craziest thing out of the entire thing is that just think about this for a second. Andrew Thomas hasn't given up those numbers the entire week. That siren is going to pick up Nate Solder right now, so Matt Perkins start. Unbelievable. They're going to go arrest him for just putting Daniel Jones in danger. Like unbelievable how they've let him do that. And honestly, like Andrew Thomas has better numbers through 4 games, has let up fewer pressures, hurries, quarterback hits, sacks in 4 games than Nate Solder gave up in 1. Tell me how that, translates. How do you not start Matt Pert this week, man? Like he did pretty well last week for the most part. He had some moments where he got beat, but he was good in the run game. He's a big guy, good in the run game. Pass blocking needs a little bit more, a little bit more development. But how is he ever going to get there if he doesn't get the reps? You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. I have been saying this for a very long time. The Giants aren't going to know what they have in Matt Parrott unless they let Matt Parrott play. And we don't want to get to the end of the season where we have zero film on Matt Parrott and have to take an offensive tackle and then basically ruin Matt Parrott's career. We just need to know, he's a young player. We need to know what we have in Matt Parrott. He needs to play. And he's not going to get better until he plays. If they don't think he's good enough to play, he's not going to get better until he plays. Like, they have to let him play. And then he'll gain the experience. He'll go up against good competition. And eventually he'll start to turn into a good player, which I already think he is. I already think he is a decent player. But every week that we keep putting Nate Solder back on the field is just another opportunity wasted. Another opportunity to get some film on Matt Parrott and to get a good evaluation on him wasted week after week. We should be looking at him week after week and evaluating his play and saying, should this guy be the starter next year? Right now, they're not doing that. They're just like, let's put out Nate Solder because he's my best friend from 10 years ago. It's ridiculous. He's not bringing anything to this team. Nate Solder isn't going to turn it around. When you talk about a young player who's like 23, 24, and then you talk about a 32-year-old offensive tackle, the ceiling is so much higher, obviously, for the younger player, and there's so much more room for development. Nate Solder's not developing into a good player anytime soon. He's bad, and he's going to stay bad. But Matt Parrott could potentially turn things around and turn into a good player. So I want to see him play. I think he looked really good last week, and hopefully, not by the case of any injury or anything, but hopefully Matt Parrott does see some playing time today.
Well, apparently it's going to be some sort of rotation, and even that, it just pisses me off. Like, just give him the job, man. Give him the starting job. Like, Nate Solder's gone after this year anyway. It doesn't make any freaking sense to me. It's just ridiculous. And how's it going, Rogue? How's it going, Allison? Hope you guys are having a great day. Allison, asking, what do you think of CJ Board? He hasn't really impressed me this season. He's an average receiver, right? He is a special teams guy, mostly just an average receiver. He got open last week against Dallas, but Mike Glennon threw a pass that was vastly underthrown. And I hate watching those breakdowns. I watched the breakdown, and it was like Trayvon Diggs lets CJ Board get in front of him, right? This is my favorite part of the breakdown. It goes, Trayvon Diggs lets CJ Board get in front of him and then uses his speed to make it up and then intercept the pass, which was the dumbest shit I've ever heard, because Mike Glennon underthrew the pass by about 15 yards. Basically, CJ Board had to flatten out his route, and then Trayvon Diggs just caught up because it was so vastly underthrown. And
I still think that was a pass interference, though. It did look like Diggs bumped into Board before he got to the ball, but yeah, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, exactly. And what's going on, Giants Opinion Sports? What's going on, Anthony? Give the cheeseburgers back to Patrick Graham. Seriously, we like Fat Pat more than Skinny Pat. Malik, how's it going, my man? Hope you're enjoying this beautiful Sunday afternoon. And yeah, man, this is going to be a tough one for us. I mean, realistically, how do you win this game, right? How do you win this game? Steven, I look tired. I've been dealing with like bronchitis or something the last like week. Anthony can attest. I've been coughing up a freaking lung, trying to get through. And so we're here anyway. I can barely breathe, but whatever it takes to get you guys elite content, we go and we do it. And are we going to the New York Giants Dallas game at MetLife? Probably not. I don't think I really want to spend any money on this team at this point. I'd rather just watch from my couch. I'm spending enough to watch them lose on cable already. I feel like I don't want to go to the stadium and watch them get blown out by Dallas at home. That would probably be a little bit disappointing in my opinion. But I appreciate the get well, bro, Steven. And guys, drop your score prediction below, because I'm curious to see, does anyone actually think the Giants can win this game? Anthony, is there any sense that the Giants could win this game? Like, what realistically, like, is there any chance they win this game?
So the only thing that I could think of for the Giants to win this game is something that Art Stapleton tweeted. You and I discussed this yesterday, Alex. The Rams are playing at 10 a.m. their time. They traveled yesterday to get to the stadium, or to get to New Jersey, which is very strange. Usually they do it much earlier in the week. They traveled late. I think it might have had something to do with COVID positive test, and they had to delay their traveling a day or two. But they traveled, I think, yesterday to get to New Jersey, and they're all the way from California. So they made that 6-hour flight yesterday, and now they're here today playing a football game, which isn't really normal and isn't really a recipe for success. However, the Rams are such a well-coached football team, and they're such a phenomenal football team with so much talent. I don't think it's going to be a big deal for them, but also keep in mind, they're coming off of a long week. They played Thursday night game last week, so they got some extra rest. Sometimes that benefits teams. They come out of that long break and they're just rejuvenated and they're ready to go. Sometimes it hurts teams. They come out a little sluggish and slow. They haven't played enough in the last week or so. So you never know if the Giants are going to win this game. I don't think it's going to be because the Giants are just playing perfect football. I think it's just going to be because the Rams are playing sloppy football, because there's a couple of reasons why they might be. Of course, with that traveling day that they just had yesterday, they're playing at 10 a.m. their time today at 1 p.m. That's at 10 a.m. for them. And they're also coming off of that long week, so they just might be a little sluggish. If that happens, then yeah, the Giants might be able to win. But that's going to be the reason why, in my opinion. It's not going to be because the Giants are just so good. It's just going to be you're going to see the Rams making a ton of stupid little mental errors, and it's all going to add up into them probably turning the ball over a couple times.
Yeah, absolutely. OGR Sports, much love. Really, really appreciate it. It's tough, man. I feel like I'm scratching my head all the time. Look, I scratched my head so much. I gave myself a fade. Unbelievable. That was a good one. I feel like that was a good joke. That was a better one for a Sunday before this.
How about me? I was cracking some good jokes on Friday night, right?
You were.
Some good ones out there.
Cracking some good jokes.
You're rubbing off on me.
Yeah, I guess.
The student becomes the teacher.
No, that'll never happen. Let's be serious. You'll always be the student.
Okay.
But guys, let's read off some of these score predictions. And again, OGR Sports, really appreciate the generous donation. Much love, my friend. Michael has 34-17 Rams. Josh Colin has 42-0 Giants. My friend, if they win 42-0, oh, good Lord, I will shake your hand. I will shake your hand, sir. Big Nuts, over under 0.5 sacks for the Giants. Probably going to be an under there. Tell you what, Rams have a really, really good offensive line, and we can't get to the quarterback. So I would probably say it's going to be tough for us. White Lotus, great TV show. If our defense steps up, we have a chance. That's the big thing. Can our defense step up? Probably not. Our defense is bottom 5 in the league right now in points allowed per game. I think we're ranked 28th or something like that. Absolute disaster, man. I don't know what's going on with that defense. They got to play more cover 2. I think they got to rotate in Logan Ryan and Jabril Peppers. I think Xavier McKinney's snaps need to be decreased. I don't think he's playing very well. That might be a hot take for some, but that's how I personally feel. I think Xavier McKinney's having a pretty rough bout of it. I think Logan Ryan should be playing free safety.
I think all the safeties are playing pretty poorly, but this is a very important question here from Unlimited Liquid. Who has the cuter quarterback today? Need to know your opinion on that, Alex.
Daniel Jones or Matthew Stafford? Who has the cuter quarterback today? You ever seen Matthew Stafford's teeth up close?
I have not. I've never been that close to Matthew Stafford. I've been pretty close to Tom Coughlin and some others, but not Matt Stafford.
Well, but anyway,
my vote is for Daniel Jones. He's a real cutie. Michael's saying Bradbury might be washed. How are we all feeling about that?
Why are we talking about how cute the quarterbacks are?
We like to have fun. We like to have fun here on Fireside Giants. We like to have a good time. Keep it lighthearted.
Okay. I still want to read some of these off. Hold on. Giants Opinion Sports 30-28 Rams. That's a close one. That'd be fun to watch. Big Nuts 34-10 Rams. That'd be a blowout. 31-17 from Anthony. Another blowout. They could win if Soldier gets injured or benched. I don't want to laugh at that, but I did not see that one coming. I'd say just let that man be the water boy at this point. A really tall, expensive water boy. Informal Deviant 27-24 G-Men. That would be a freaking hell of a win. Malik saying 31-17 blank. I'm going to assume, I don't know, actually. Malik, who do you got winning here? Not sure who the winner is on that one. If we beat the Saints away, we got to be able to beat the Rams. Giants cover but lose. I don't think they're going to cover either. I mean, our offense without Saquon and Kenny Golladay, and then an injured Kadarius Toney, how do you even operate? You know what I mean?
Dude, Kadarius Toney eats injuries for breakfast. He's totally fine. He's just going to go out there. You think his ankle is injured? Wait till you watch what he does to the other team's ankles. He's going to snap a ton of them. Break ankles today. That's Kadarius Toney.
I am rubbing off on you. That was another questionable joke at best. That was something I would say. I have questions. I mean, I'm admitting my jokes are questionable at times. Daddy
Shane has 24-21 G-Men. Okay, someone picks the Giants to win.
Oh my God.
I'm going to say my opinion on the game is going to be that the Rams are going to win by 2 possessions or more. Unfortunately.
2 possessions or more. I have the Giants. Yes. I hate to say this, guys. As big of a Giants fan as I am, I have the Giants. I have the Rams covering the spread on this one. I think it's like -8.
I've got 38-23. Nah, that might be a little bit harsh.
38-23.
I could definitely see it going.
I have 34-24. 34-24.
I have like no confidence in our defense anymore. I just don't. I really don't.
Dude, Matthew Stafford. Who's covering Cooper Kupp? No one's covering that man.
Cooper Kupp is about to be a.
I have my fantasy league. I have my fantasy league, and I know for a fact I'm going to enjoy the points from him at the very least. You know what I mean?
So damn bad.
At the very least, he's going to support. What's going on, Silo Ren? How you doing, my friend? Stafford knows how to give the ball away. So that's the thing about Matthew Stafford. He unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, does have streaks of throwing really wayward passes and throwing interceptions and whatnot. But however, for the 1 or 2 interceptions he throws, he'll throw 4 touchdowns. And that's where, that's where it gets us. Robinson covers Kupp.
Let's do some stat predictions. Ready? Over or under 80 receiving yards for Kadarius Toney today?
Over 80. I think he
tops 100. I'm excited.
Oh, Mike, good looking. I have to change that right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kadarius Toney, after coming off that, he's going to play hard, right? Once the adrenaline gets going, he's going to be fine. I think he's actually going to be quite productive today. He just needs to score. We got to get that man in the end zone, right?
Oh, yeah.
We got to get that man in the end
zone. Do you think
he
has like a really cool celebration lined up too, or no? Because I feel like he's the type of player that has like a dope-ass celebration as soon as he gets to the end zone.
You think so?
I do, but we'll find out when he gets there. Soon enough, my friends. Maybe today. KT takeover game. All right. How many passes is Kadarius Toney going to throw today? I think 2. I think he throws 2 passes.
You think so? I think 1. I think 1 pass and it's a 50-yard touchdown to CJ Board.
Let's go.
How weird is that?
Let's go. CJ Board. Yeah, that's a strange prediction.
I know, but it makes sense.
If it's going to go to somebody, it does. It does make sense. It's like when Odell threw that deep touchdown to Russell Shepard. Everyone's like, yo, Sterling Shepard's down there. Oh, wait, that's Russell Shepard. Oh.
It's a Russell Shepard.
Oh, that's Russell Shepard.
Yeah, right? I do remember that, actually.
Well, the other one that he threw was to Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, yeah. Ugh. Who do I even put in a running back right now? Guys, you have any fantasy questions for us? Because I
don't know if I can actually answer fantasy questions right now, to be honest. I'm doing really good in the Fireside Giants Members League. I'm doing a very good job in that league. I'm 3rd in the league, I believe. So I'm happy with that outcome.
Team's duty.
My other league, though, my 14-man league, not going well. Not going well.
No, there's just no freaking running backs, and all my players are on bye this week. I literally might have to play. I might have to just sit with Alvin Kamara on the bye. Like, there's no running backs. Why are running backs so freaking hard to get this year?
Is Melvin Gordon playing today? I don't know. Need him. Need Melvin Gordon out there.
Kalen Ballage. Who can I don't even know. Who are these guys? Brandon Bolden. I guess I'm just going to start him and hope for the best. Oh my God. This is a disaster. All right. Well, I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I want this team to be so good, but they just aren't.
What's your favorite like snack or like food to eat during a football game? Like a sub or like what? Curious.
I really like mild wings.
Okay, mild. You can at least go medium, bro. Yeah,
medium or mild. I don't know.
I like medium.
Something like that. Silas says, what do you guys prefer? Prefer the ball or take the ball? I want to start with the ball, man. We got to start off with a score. I don't like the whole defer. If our defense is playing well, defer. But they suck. They freaking suck. So let's go out there and try and score first. Script the first drive. Start off on a high note. You're at home. The Giants play like crap at MetLife, though. Do you ever notice that? Why do they suck at MetLife? Why do they suck at home?
Because MetLife has like no energy in it, dude.
I know, but like they just suck at home. I don't really get it. You know,
it's just an open bowl It's
But
just
why? But
it's
other
so
teams play
open.
well
The
there. Like, why
sound
do
the
we play?
sound just goes outward because that's the thing. They don't have to deal with all the noise that they would have to deal with. So if the Rams were to travel to Kansas City, they got to deal with all this ridiculous noise in Kansas City on Arrowhead Stadium, right? But if
Yeah.
they travel to MetLife, it's like they're just having a little scrimmage. There's no noise. They're just hanging out, having a fun time, beating up a crappy football team. That's it.
Garlic Parmesan wings. That does sound good. And Shane,
Ooh, that does sound good.
Aaron Robinson is able to return next week, not this week. Yeah, not good. Not
Nice.
good at all. Well, I don't really, I still don't really understand German. Oh, outburst and beer. That looks really good, my friend. Wow.
Ooh, that
Wow. So
sounds
the
good right
Jags
now.
beat Miami. The Jags ended up
That's
beating
making me
Miami.
hungry.
Wow.
That's cool because I do have to go to that Giants Dolphins game later this year, so hopefully the Giants can win that.
You have to go. Sounds like it's a task. I
I
still
bought
have to go to that game.
at this point it feels like it, but I already bought the tickets for myself and all my family members, so we're going, baby. Even though the Giants are really bad and they're going to be absolutely eliminated from the playoffs by then, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's tough. And guys, we went to see Tom Coughlin at the Champions for Children's Gala, and he said something that really stood out to me. He said, "Winning cures everything," and it does. I'm tired of losing, man. Losing sucks. And Allison, will y'all ever live stream while the game happens? Also, a chance to get a Fireside Giants ticket for my computer case? Absolutely. Hit me up on. Do you have Twitter? If you have Twitter, DM me and I'll try and get some. I have to order some more stickers, but when I do, I'll send out a whole bunch to you guys. I'll give them away, of course. And while maybe we will do a live stream for a game, but I literally can't even talk right now. I'm actually surprised I'm making it through this. I'm like running out of breath as I'm speaking.
Yeah,
but
probably at
we're
some
still here.
point. This week can't be the week though, with Alex coughing his way through every video and every live stream. But maybe one day
Literally.
we will, because I'm pretty curious. I know a few people have asked us to do that in the past, and I'm curious to see how much you guys would like that. Would you guys want us to like just react, like live reactions, or would you want us to like call the game? Like Jones drops back the pass and finds Kadarius Toney over the middle. How would you like us to do that? But it could be a fun
That's
time. It
funny.
could be pretty cool. Could definitely be fun.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I would probably just
one
like
day, yeah.
I'd probably just inherently kind of call the game, but also just react as a fan as well. I think it would be kind of a mash
Right.
of both, which is what I like to do. I kind of do it in my head anyway while we're watching. I freak the hell out when we score and when we don't.
Well, I know today I'm going to be muting the TV because they have that one guy. I freaking cannot stand this guy. The one that used to play for the Broncos. He's calling the game today. He's so annoying to listen to. I can't remember his name. It's Mark something. Mark Schlurf.
Schlurf.
Mark
His
Schlurf.
last name is Schlurf. Freaking idiot.
That ass. Your name is Schlurf. Get off my TV, bro.
Schlurther.
The Schlurf. Get the Schlurf off my screen.
He sounds like a what's a Harry Potter character? Schlurf. And yes, Allison, we can do a play-by-play reaction one of these days. I feel like once the season is lost, it'd be fun. And Silo, I watch your shows a lot. I feel you guys pain. I'm tired of losing, and I appreciate the love, man. Really appreciate you tuning into our shows all the time. Again, we also feel the pain. It hurts having to talk about a losing team all the time, but we shall remain consistent because one day, I feel like a president. One day, we will emerge victorious, and we will enjoy the success of victory for the New York Giants football team. I feel like kind of like JFK a little bit.
One day.
Right? One day, we'll just
Listen, that's what losing does. Losing makes winning sweeter. That's the whole point.
Yeah, slurth sounds like something I don't want to see one person do to another, honestly. That's a great way to put it. He's slurthing on television. Get that man off the screen. He's slurthing again.
That's so funny, Shane.
Exactly.
Is it time to make our presidential run? Alex Wilson.
I could do the voice. I could do the JFK.
Either of us are eligible because we're too young.
How old do you have to be?
35.
Really?
Thank you, Mason. Appreciate it, man. Streams are never going to stop. Every week.
Every week. Struggling.
Unfortunately, every single week we will struggle through, even while the Giants are terrible.
My throat's bleeding. Anthony's brain's mashed potatoes, but we're still pushing through. That's what presidential candidates do, right?
I don't know. why you had to come for my brains like that, but yeah.
Well, no, just because the Giants suck.
Okay,
It wasn't like
gotcha,
you're
gotcha.
like dumb. It was like you're just Yeah, see, Mike, as a future presidential candidate, I will be adjusting the minimum age to be running for president to a minimum of 5 years old. I think there are some
Okay.
children that could be better presidents than the ones we've had in the past
Kids are the future.
100 years. Yeah, right.
Kids are the future. But I will say, if I did become president, I would definitely put some laws and rules in place, like executive orders, to make the Giants better.
No, I would just
Somehow.
if I was a president, I would just buy the Giants as the government. I'd make John Mara. I would just make him sell the team.
I would executive order John Mara has to sell the team within 30 days.
And you know what? You know what? That would be the most efficient way to use my taxes. Straight up. If New York State, I'll become governor one day. Guys, we're using everybody's taxes to buy the Giants. They're sucked too bad. The Fireside Giants president would end up enacting an annual purge. Only of Mara family members. Oh God.
Gotta get
really
devious out here.
You kind of look like the purge mask though, with that.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Oh, is that a thing? People said that before?
No.
Mara for USPS director.
I love that. That's the exact position. I could so see him in that position. He would be perfect for that role. It's okay. I use UPS anyway. UPS is better.
I would never get my packages on time.
Do I think Jason Garrett is gone at the season's end, regardless of what happens? Yes. I don't, even though I think he should be, but I don't think that he is, unfortunately.
I think he's out. He's out. Why? Because they're gonna have to get a new GM, and the new GM is gonna be like, I want my own guy. You know what I mean? This is gonna be the most interesting offseason for the Giants because they have to make some big decisions. If Dave Gettleman is fired, that new GM could come in here and shake the whole thing up. He could go, I want a new quarterback, I want a new head coach. Who knows what they're gonna do, man? This is gonna be a really interesting next offseason. And yeah, I feel like Mike giving me ideas now. And Mason, before we log off here and join up with the Giants game, and I'll be posting stuff on the live stream or on live Twitter as always, videos and stuff. Again, sirens outside, going to pick up Nate Solder immediately for putting Daniel Jones in harm's way. Apparently, he just committed murder. They're arresting. They need to head to the stadium now. They only have a couple of minutes. They only have a couple of minutes to arrest this man before he kills Daniel Jones.
Poor Danny.
But
poor Daniel.
Let's drop our our score predictions right now before I lose a lung. My score prediction is 34-24 Rams. I would love a
35. No, 38-23 Los Angeles Rams. They're going to win by 2 possessions, 15 points. So, unfortunately, very sad.
And unlimited liquid. I like my steak medium rare. Don't hit me with that medium crap.
I'm a medium kind of guy.
Done. Yeah, you are.
Medium.
I like medium rare. Give me rare. Give me that thing mooing. I don't even care. That was a terrible moo. Was that a small pony?
You don't have to come for my moo like that, dude. Just
kidding. All right. Literally, Mike, my dying breath right now is the Giants to please win.
Really, though, that is how it sounded. But seriously, I think it's time to go watch our horrible Giants team.
All right, guys. Enjoy the game. I'll be posting on social.
I hope they win. I hope we're wrong. I really hope we're wrong, guys.
Here's to Kadarius Toney, our Lord and Savior. The next coming of the Messiah. Hopefully, he can provide us with a little bit of excitement for the rest of the season. I'm tired of, at least, I don't want to watch CJ Board anymore. I'd rather watch Kadarius Toney play. But guys, make sure to enjoy the game. We'll catch you guys after for the instant reaction. As always, enjoy. Make sure to subscribe. Let's get it. Have a good one. We'll catch you guys later.
Giants.